All right, so I was watching the Yankee Marshal, I don't know, maybe a week ago. He had a video popped up about appendix carry and how dangerous it is and how you're going to blow your junk off. And I don't normally watch him, uh, don't know him, not going to say anything bad about him. Just usually, I don't know. Usually I just don't watch his videos. I've been carrying since 2002 when I got my CPL. I may or may not have carried before that. Um, but I've got 23 years carrying. 90% of the time has been appendix carry with a J frame revolver. The key to carrying appendix carry, the hammer needs to be covered and your trigger needs to be covered. The other thing is, I'm not going to speak on Glocks, semi-autos, because I don't carry them. I have no desire to carry them. You can try and tell me how everybody should carry a Glock with 17 rounds or some other polymer frame gun. Good for you. You do you. I carry revolvers. If I hold my thumb on this hammer, this thing's loaded, 357 Magnums. If I put my thumb on this hammer and pull this trigger, and I mean I'm pulling it as hard as I can, and I'm not putting much pressure on the hammer, this thing cannot go off. So carrying appendix is safe when you use a revolver. You keep your thumb over that as you push it in. If the trigger catches on the holster or whatever, it's not going to go off. Come out, same difference. Although coming out, I don't imagine you're going to have something snag the trigger. But to be safe, practice, dry fire. No matter what you're carrying, whether you're carrying a Glock, a SIG, a semi-auto, whatever, before you start carrying with live ammo, you should be practicing carrying with an empty gun. You should practice pulling the gun from a holster, putting it in a holster. If it's going to snag on something, you're going to know it with doing it with nothing in it, with it unloaded. You're going to find out different things. Hopefully you won't have a negligent discharge. Carrying any kind of loaded gun comes with a risk. So that's why you practice. Been carrying revolvers around for many, many, many years. I'm 52 years old. Been shooting revolvers, carrying revolvers. I carry a 5-shot J-frame or a 5-shot 44 Special Bulldog. I've been carrying them for years. Trust them. Fully confident in them. You carry you. I don't have to carry the Glock because all the cool guys do. I don't need to carry some semi-automatic because I'm worried about 20, 30, 40 assassins trying to kill me. I don't live in a Hollywood movie. I live in the real world. I work in Detroit and Flint all the time. In all the years I've been carrying, I've never once ever had to pull my gun on a person. Twice I've pulled it because of dogs in Detroit, but never because of a person. Not saying that it can't happen. That's why I carry it, because it can happen. But I'm not living in a movie where every time I walk around a corner, somebody's trying to shoot me, or, Detroit and Flint. Granted, you go there at night, probably a different story, but I go there to work. I go there during the day. It's not wild, wild west, everybody just running around shooting each other and that. I know there's drive-bys that happen. I know that there's shootings that happen. I'm just saying, in my experience, all the years I've been carrying, I've never had to pull my gun out in public because I thought somebody was going to get me. The 2 times I pulled my gun with a possible human threat was when I used to live next to the highway, and we had drunk people show up on 2 different occasions thinking that somebody else lived there, and one of them was actually trying to push through the door to come in the house. I'm perfectly fine with 5 shots. That's just me. You do you. But instead of telling everybody how dangerous it is to carry appendix style and how you shouldn't do it, I think he should have explained that carrying appendix style can be just as safe as any other style of carry if you do it wisely, if you train, um, you teach yourself to where it becomes second nature. You don't have to think about it. I don't know his background. I don't know if he's got military, if he's got law enforcement, any of that. I just know that I've been carrying legally for 23 years, 22, almost 23 years, and almost the entire time has been appendix carry and has been a small revolver. It's worked for me all these years. Um, I still have my junk, although as I get older, I don't use it as much as I used to, but it's still there. Haven't blown it off, and I just don't think, I think he just doesn't like appendix carry, and because he doesn't like it, he's just going to tell everybody how you shouldn't do it, this and that. You carry how you want to carry, but before you carry with live ammo, practice, train. It needs to become second nature. Carry whatever you want to carry. I carry a revolver not because of reliability, not because of any other reason other than that's what I want to carry, that's what I trust, that's what I feel I need, and that's the end of it. Anyway, hope everybody has a great day. See you on the flip side.